Good evening, and welcome back to the Owlygarchy. The sunset is so beautiful in Bohemia, don't you think? And look at this majestic castle. People have started the fires to warm during the night, but we're going adventuring. More precisely, we are going towards the hunter near Takov. Vagrant's hut. I think I'm steering towards the west. Yep. Towards the west we need to go. I've lifted some weights. 1.5 tons. That's like 3,000 pounds. And now my hands hurt so much. I can barely move the mouse.
Quick!
I haven't lifted weights in about a month or so. And I felt a little bit out of touch. But I pushed myself. Maybe more than I should have. Okay, let's see how much things have changed around here. I'm also gonna have to do a pilgrimage. Man, Pebble's really fast. I don't think I should be going down towards the water. Should I? Crayfish shoal. Booze stash, hidden treasure.
Go!
Those were wolves. Whoa. Don't... No. What the heck happened? How much did they fall? Get up, Henry. There are wolves coming. Nice. Ow. Okay, got that one. And got that one as well. Only 3? No, there's another one. Come at me, fool. Excellent. Pebbles is not brave enough. And it almost costed me my life. Well, since I'm off to see the hunter, I bet he'll buy the wolf ears off of me. Thank you, Mutt, for protecting me. I thought you didn't love me anymore. I'm glad to see I was wrong. More wolves. Excellent. What is this place? Hidden treasure, herdsman.
The wolves must have dug him up.
The herdsman, but why was he buried? The herdsman. Who killed the herdsman? Why did they do it? Well, burn down camp. I honestly don't know where I am. Abandoned beehives. Leave spring. I have no clue where I am. I've never seen this before. I have absolutely no clue where I am. Wish I found someone to ask for directions.
Whoa! Go!
Hold on a second.
Whoa!
If the castle's there, this guy's sleeping because it's... Okay, if the castle is there... And I am here. Camp by the road. And what am I here? What am I here? Is this Takov? It doesn't look like Takov. Ah, it is Takov, I think.
Quick!
I see the orchard. Yeah, but no one's gonna sell anything to me now.
Go home and sleep it off. You're getting married tomorrow.
Kiss my ass! Another round!
I'm putting this nicely, since you're practically my brother now. Go home, or we'll drag you there.
Laying a hand on family! Shame on you!
Quick!
Okay, and from Takov I should just head west. Right? Yeah. I'm sorry about that herds boy.
No one's coming.
Yeah!
And
Die!
I bet they didn't like that.
Quick!
Did they hit my horse again? I think they did. It's a slaughter. I'm off to see the huntsman. Let's meet the huntsman.
Whoa!
Who's there? Just a human. They closed the door. What do you mean? Am I no longer accepted inside?
Ave Maria.
Ave Maria, Slaughter.
Greetings, sir.
I thought I was a friend. I thought you consider me one of your own.
Henry, it's good to see you. Listen, would you like to stop by sometime? After all that's happened, I could really use someone to talk to.
Sure. I'll stop by when I have the time.
I have the time right now.
Do you buy wolf ears?
That's right. You get a few groschen for every dead animal.
Here they are.
A dead wolf is a good...
Hello, Elizabeth.
Nobody's going to cry for them around here.
Thank you very much. That's very generous of you, but right now I'm not interested in that. Thank you. I've had so many offers when I was streaming on Twitch. Offers like that, and actually all the messages were offers like that. But I'm not really interested in that right now. Thank you. Maybe in the future. Thank you.
Why don't we go and have a seat somewhere now?
Aye, I did. Come, let's have a seat outside, so we can admire the view at least.
Oh, but
Henry.
it's night.
Tell me something. How do you cope? When I asked you to kill those poachers, you went and did it without any remorse.
Some people don't deserve to live. Killing isn't right. Don't think about it.
Murder is a sin. There's no doubt about that. But sometimes you don't have a choice.
Aye, you're bloody right about that.
Why'd you ask?
Being von Burgau's huntsman isn't my only job. From time to time, he gives me a different task.
What do you mean by that?
The first time was 2 winters ago. The Chamberlain summoned me one night. Said he needed something taken care of. The lass couldn't have been older than 15. A servant at the castle. I saw young Sir Jan being dragged away from her.
Jan?
Von Burgau's son. He's at Sbarrow now. So you couldn't have met him. I don't know what they told her, but she rode behind me obediently. I brought her deep into the woods, and then, when you shoot a deer, and it doesn't make a sound, you know you did a good job. It didn't suffer, you know. But this lass shrieked like a banshee.
You killed her?
Was I supposed to refuse an order from my lord?
So that's why he drinks. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills. Who was she? Why did they want her killed?
Who was this girl?
I don't know. I reckon I saw her a few times at the castle. A maid, I suppose. She had hair like straw and blue eyes. I keep seeing her in my dreams.
Why did von Burgov have her killed?
When I came over to her, as she was laying on the ground, screaming, to put her out of her misery, that's when I saw it. She was with child. I reckon she was carrying Jan's
No.
bastard. And von Burgov was against it.
So that wasn't the only time you had to do something like that?
It wasn't. Usually they just give me a body to get rid of in the woods. The wolves take care of it. But this was different. It haunts my dreams. The only time I forget about it is when I'm drunk senseless.
I understand now. Is there anything I can do for you?
I didn't expect you were going to tell me something like that. If there's anything I can do to help you, let me know.
That's all right, Henry. Lending your ear is more than enough.
Does your family know?
I told Zlata, but not Vitek. The lad is young. He shouldn't have to worry about things like that. But enough talk, Henry. Thanks for sitting here with me.
In the middle of the
one more
night.
thing. I'd appreciate if you didn't tell anyone about this.
You have my word.
In the middle of the night, he poured his heart to me.
I'd like to learn.
There's no time.
I did not expect that. Ah, man. That's a lot. Do you want a drink?
I'm a bit lost. Do you know where we are?
Boss attack, you have a beautiful family. Don't lose it. Treasure it. Apparently everyone has a smokehouse. You just have to go close to it. Well, since I'm here, I think I feel like just sitting and reading something. That was a lot to unload from Vostek. Fox potion increases your reading speed. Well, we're gonna have a lot to read. Monastic rule of Saint Benedict II on monastic obedience and the monastery abbot. The light is good. It's good for reading during the night. The first degree of humility is obedience without hesitation. These besiegment. Those who either through fear of hell... My goodness, what are you doing, Mutt? Okay, I understand, you came back. What do you want from me?
Come here! Come here! Come here! Here, Mutt!
Good, Mutt.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Hey there, Elizabeth. Yes, I can see your messages. I know. I already know the tactic you're using. I've seen it on Twitch enough. Thanks. This beseemeth, those who either through fear of hell or for the glory of life everlasting count nothing more dear to them than Christ. Hey, AWSO. Yo, how's it going? I'm back. Dude, I listened to your advice and I went to Vostatek. He unloaded, some heavy burden on me. Now I understand why he drinks. It makes so much sense. I feel so sorry for this guy. This presently, as soon as anything is commanded them by the superior, make no delay in doing it, just as if the command had come from God. This obedience will then be acceptable to God and pleasing to man, if what is commanded be not done fearfully, slowly, coldly, or with murmuring, or an answer showing unwillingness, because the obedience which is given to superiors is given to God, who had said, He that heareth you, heareth me. Hence it ought to be done by the disciples with a good will, because God loveth a cheerful giver. If the disciple obey, I think it should be if the disciple obey with ill will and murmur, not only in words but also in heart, although if he fulfill what is commanded him, it will not be acceptable to God, who considered the heart of the murmurer. For such a work he shall not have any reward, but rather incurreth the penalty of murmurers, unless he amend and make satisfaction. Not gonna lie, seeing the game in 4K better than the fog water quality I played on. Oh, yeah, it looks awesome. It looks great. It's not the best looking game, but it's very realistic, and I like the art direction of this game. When therefore anyone taketh upon himself the name of abbot, he ought to govern his disciples with a twofold doctrine, that is, he ought first to show them all virtue and sanctity more by deeds than by words. Hence, to such as are intelligent, he may declare the commandments of God by words, but to the hard-hearted, and to those of the ruder sort, he must make these precepts manifest by his actions and by his life. Therefore the abbot ought to teach, ordain, or command nothing but what is conformable to the commands of our Lord. But let his commands and doctrine be mingled in the minds of his disciples with the leaven of divine justice. Let there be no distinction of persons in the monastery. Let not one be loved or favored more than another, except he be found to surpass the rest in good works and in obedience. With the more virtuous and intelligent, let him for the first or second time use words of admonition. But the stubborn, the hard-hearted, the proud, and the disobedient, even in the very beginning of their sin, let him chastise with stripes and bodily punishment, knowing that it is written, The fool is not corrected with words. And again, strike thy son with a rod, and thou shalt deliver his soul from death. You know what? Let me go buy some snacks. Dog water. Okay. I fed Mutt. You have to feed your dog as well. Okay, on Saint Wilgefortis of Staratosa. Some books are written in such a manner that I can read it more fluently. Others I stagger a little bit, especially that English is not my mother tongue. And I need to drink a lot of water while I read this. About Saint Wilgefortis, or the Staratosta. Wilgefortis, or in the Bohemian tongue, Saint Staratosta, was a girl and saint who lived in the land of Portugal at the very end of Rome's greatness and witnessed great movements of the people and the great strife and unrest that the entire continent faced from the barbarian pagans, particularly from the Huns, Goths, and Avars. Staratosta was a virtuous girl and did live in love of Christ, but her father, a nobleman, wished to marry her to the chief of a pagan tribe in order to gain more land and to please the raiders. Hi again, welcome back. I'm reading a few books. I need to unwind because I just met with the Hunter Vostatek and he unloaded a very heavy burden that he had on his soul. And now I understand why he drinks. The wretched girl, wishing to avoid this unwanted union, began to pray, and she prayed to God and to all the saints for so long that she grew a thick beard, the type which old men have, which thus prevented the wedding from occurring. That's funny. A young girl with an old man's beard. The barbarian chieftain, having seen his would-be bride and her beard, one that not even he would be ashamed of, withdrew from the marriage. But her father was infuriated that the wedding had been called off, and he had his daughter crucified. For this all transpired in times when Christians were still persecuted. Staratosta, also known as Vilcur Fortis, from a corruption of the Latin virgo, that is virgin, and fortis, that is strong, who became the patron saint and protector of all that have been unjustly condemned, never achieved as much fame as other saints. But nonetheless, several statues and paintings that do portray this bearded virgin on a cross can be found. Funny, not funny, I don't know. More alcohol and more stories. On Saint Venceslas. Yes, and I've reached level 18 on scholarship. On Saint Venceslas and his death, there was a prince in Bohemia named Vratislav, and his wife was Drahomira. A son was born to them, and they named him Venceslas. After the untimely death of his father, he was to sit on the throne, but he was still immature, so his mother administered the country and his grandmother Ludmila took care of Venceslas' upbringing. His brother Boleslav grew up with him, but they did not have much in common. By the grace of God, Venceslas learned to read and write. He was educated in books and firm in his faith, and he could wield a sword, but he loved peace and his country above all else. He did good to all the poor, clothed the naked and fed the hungry, protected the servants of God and built many churches. He was an example to his people and a ruler more pleasing than all. He always negotiated with his enemies in good terms, and they had to bow down before his piety. He glorified God with all his heart and did so many good deeds that it would be impossible to count them. It is no wonder that the devil sowed hatred in the hearts of many corrupted men and set them against Venceslas. Like Judas, he stirred them up to rise against their Lord, and they whispered to Boleslaus that his brother wanted his life. Boleslaus, believing these words, out of fear and malice, devised a plan to deprive his brother Venceslas and his throne and his life. Of his throne and his life. He knew that whenever the dedication of a temple was celebrated somewhere, Venceslas himself would go to the temple to pray. So he entered the castle of Boleslaus on the Sunday of the feast of Cosmas and Damian, and when he had heard the mass, he was going back to Prague. But his brother detained him and invited him to dine and drink, which Venceslas did not refuse. Early in the morning, Venceslas rose and hurried to the morning service. When he met his brother at the gate of the church, he said to him, "Brother, you served us well yesterday." Then Boleslaus, prompted by the devil, replied, "And now I will serve you even better." And after saying this, he struck Venceslas on the head with his sword. And the dogs of Boleslaus rushed in, and together with their master they slew Venceslas, and left his body cut in pieces before the church. Boleslaus then succeeded his brother on the throne. Venceslas had been canonized and made the patron saint of the entire Czech lands. To him we cry out when things are worst, and to him we pray, "Saint Venceslas, patron of our country, intercede for us." Yes, it was as bad as he told you. Yep. Okay, only a few more books. Let me sip a little water. On the Margravite Wars. When Emperor Charles IV had taken his last breath, order in both the Bohemian lands and in the entire Holy Roman Empire began to deteriorate. The new emperor, Wenceslas IV, could not maintain unity and prosperity, and thus this union of states did begin to unravel, and its rulers, without a strong hand to guide them, did begin to quarrel and conspire against each other. In the lands of the Bohemian crown, and particularly in the Margraviate of Moravia, it led to support for Sigismund of Hungary, the brother of Wenceslas IV, who was seen as a better ruler, who could resolve conflict and quell disorder. Wars in Moravia began when King Wenceslas, represented by his cousin Prokop, after the death of the bishop of Olomouc, did occupy for himself all of his estates and did consider them to be his own, and the tide of resistance did rise as many of the Moravian nobles claimed these states as their own according to inheritance rights. Jobst of Moravia stood at the head of the discontent lords, and with support from the most of the Moravian dukes, he began to openly rebel against the king and did ally himself with Sigismund of Hungary. This act of rebellion was not so much about the bishop's estate, but about who would rule Bohemia and Moravia, Wenceslas or Sigismund. For the time being, however, only inheritance rights are spoken about aloud, for no one has yet dared to make mention of dethroning the king. Moravia has found itself in a whirlwind of fighting and anarchy, where the local nobility have plundered each other's towns and conquered each other's castles, depending on whose side they were and to whom they believed these states should belong to. How many villages were razed to the ground, and how many innocent lives were taken in the name of this tug of war. Many knights who had up to that point demonstrated behavior and deeds fitting to their rank now formed robber bands, and on the highways attacked and murdered travelers and merchants alike, for there was no one to stop them. Later, other Bohemian lords did side with the Moravian cause, with Jobst at the head, and the king was imprisoned, and Sigismund was openly supported to become the new king of the land. This book is very beautifully drawn, has beautiful drawings on the sides. I like it. A little more alcohol. On the Prince Electors, the Holy Roman Empire stretches from sea to sea and does occupy most of the European continent. Within it, there are many countries and many kingdoms, which are united under one crown and which is called the Empire. It is ruled over by an emperor, who judges the kings and dukes and who reigns supreme over all of the lands of the empire. It is an elected title, for when the old emperor dies, a new emperor is elected by the Prince Electors, of which there are 7 and who are called in the German tongue, Kurfürsten. Emperor Charles did establish the system in his Golden Bull, and these 7 electors are as follows: the Archbishop of Mainz, as the Imperial Chancellor of the German lands, the Archbishop of Cologne, as the Arch-Chancellor of the Italian lands, the Archbishop of Trier, as the Chancellor of Burgundy, Count Palatine, that's not the Palpatine, it's Palatine, of the Rhine, as the Archmarshal, the Duke of Saxony, as the Archmarshal, the King of Bohemia, as the Arch-Cupbearer, and finally Margrave of Brandenburg, as the Arch-Chamberlain. All of these electors must agree upon an emperor and confirm his election, and then the emperor must accept the crown from the Pope to confirm his title, which in current times is a complicated affair, for there are 2 who claim to be Pope, and no one knows which one is the true one. Interesting lore. I need to drink something to clear my head. Selections of amorous poetry. Oh, this is gonna be raunchy. Gentle night, why linger on? I yearn thus for my love so long, without her words to calm my breast, who shall set my soul to rest? And now my heart in sorrow dwells, from melancholic pinning swells, since, alas, I was forced to part from the mistress of my heart. Oh, Lord, let me not wait in vain, I yearn to see my love again. O gentle sir, be of good cheer, I shall not cling to another dear. To love and be forlorn is like night without a dawn. To be close with naught to say, like winter frost in May. To have lips and yet kiss not is like leaving rain to rot. To love without consummating is like unsown fields in the spring. I shall love you then, my dear, as long as you lie with me here. Okay. If you will give your all to me, no longer shall I bide with thee. Under the sky's great mass, you crumble and fall apart. Your body falls to the grass, silent and unheard. Throughout the night you dance, held in a mythical sway, till a strike to the chest from a lance drives the curse away. Upon your heart now burned 1,000 fleeting dreams, materialized into one, the end of earthly schemes. In memory it holds you as heavenward you rise, for you have stopped the blow meant to bring you demise. Okay, that was interesting. From the Amateur's Adventures of Sir Hans Capon. You should look up his version in YouTube whenever you have a chance. He has his ways with words. I'm gonna look that up. Thank you, lol. That one is from KCD1. Okay. The Czech campaign to Lombardy. This is Italy. Current day Italy. Lombardia. Is it the north? I think it's the north of Italy. Milano. In Italian, I think is in Lombardia. I'm not sure. I was never really good with geography. The mighty Emperor Frederick, known as Barbarossa, decided to invade the country of Lombardy, for the elders and burghers there were ignoring the imperial charter, dishonoring it and disregarding imperial power, and also because the treacherous Lombards wanted to agree a pact with the Pope against the Emperor and to usurp his power. Knowing well the courage and skills of the Bohemian warriors, the Emperor asked the Czech prince, Vladislav of the House of Přemyslide, for the support of his troops in the campaign. In return for his aid, the Emperor let the Bohemian prince be crowned and issued a royal edict, so that the Czechs would have a king of their own. So the Emperor did in January of the year MCLV. M is 1000, CL C is 100, L is 50, and V and 8. 1158. Okay, I got it. In the year thereafter, the Emperor and his forces marched on Lombardy to bring order to the country and especially to humble the rich and glorious city of Milan. Yeah, Milan, I knew it. Where the greatest insurrection was underway. Here too the Czechs were of great help, bravely fighting the Lombards wherever they encountered them. They built a bridge across the river Ada, where the Milanese had torn down the old bridge to halt the Emperor's advance. The Czechs held off the Lombardian troops so that the Emperor and his army could cross the river and besiege the town. And so it came about that in the month of August the city was besieged and the Czechs were given the task of guarding the gate of St. Dionysius. I've actually been in Milan. Milan is the capital of fashion in Italy. I'm not sure if it's the capital of fashion in Europe, but definitely in Italy. I think it's one of the richest cities in Italy, along with Torino. But my favorite city in Italy is what's it called in English? I have to think about the name. It's on my tongue. I can't really think of it now. Anyway, let me continue the story and probably I'll remember. For a month, the imperial army laid siege, engaging more than once with the Milanese, and every time the Czechs fought bravely and powerfully, for which they subsequently earned great recognition from both the imperial soldiers and the Milanese. The Czechs, though, thought up all manner of ruses and tricks to frighten the enemy, such as making life-sized figurines of bread, though golems, like the Miller Crazel wanted to do, which within sight of the battlements they roasted on a fire and ate, to spread fear among the Milanese that they ate children, or blackening their faces with charcoal and fighting wildly, so the enemy would think it was not men but devils who were attacking them. But it is also said that the Czechs shot poisoned arrows at the foe and all manners of other unrighteous deeds. Okay, let's read part 2, because this was interesting. And the campaign to Lombardy. The king of Bohemia, Vladislav, killed the Milanese standard-bearer with his own hands. The Milanese, seeing that the fight against the emperor and the Bohemians was futile, appealed to King Vladislav to intercede on their behalf with the emperor and to help find a peaceful solution. This was done, and the Milanese succumbed to the emperor, recognized his authority, and paid a large ransom, for which the emperor left them many rights and confirmed old ones. Then the emperor again pronounced Vladislav a king, and the Czechs returned home crowned with much glory and wealth. Many great Bohemian houses of the ancient origin commemorate their ancestors who fought so bravely at Milan. I didn't know about this. I knew about a Saxon who went and conquered, he went on a conquering spree all the way to Rome. His name was Brennus, and he asked for his weight in gold to leave the city. And when the Romans said, you're asking too much, he took his sword and he said, Ve victis, woe to the conquered, and he threw it on the scales, and then they had to pay his weight in gold as well as his great sword, which weighed more than 20 kilos, I think, so I don't know, it was very heavy, so they had to pay even more gold. Anyway, many great Bohemian houses of the ancient origin commemorate their ancestors who fought so bravely at Milan. One was granted a golden ladder in their coat of arms for scaling the walls and being the first to surmount them. Jeźdźcy of Pardubice and his cavalry were said to have forced their way into the town and pillaged there. When they were going back, the defenders, in an effort to stop them, hurried to lower the iron portcullis. Jeźdźcy managed to flee the town, but the falling portcullis killed his horse, cutting it in two. Sad. And he had to get back to the siege encampment on foot with his loot, for which he was given in his coat of arms a half-silver horse, which to this day the lord of Pardubice bear on their standards and shields. The Bohemian nobility have long commemorated the glorious campaign as proof of the bravery and warfaring skills of all Bohemians. I'm not sure if you enjoy me reading all these books, but I find them fascinating. I feel like it's a waste not to read them. The developers, they made efforts, and I think they deserve recognition for this. You wicked blacksmiths, the filthy gang. Let me drink a little bit of water, because this is gonna be fun. Blacksmiths, let ye pay good heed, and stoop not to dishonest deeds, which some do, carrying not a jot, as sinful you regard it not. Tools of wicked trade to make, unscrupulously for profit's sake. A thief comes creeping, out of sight, to your house in darkest night, and says, Master, rise and shine, I'll reward you well with coin, if you'll just forge secretly certain implements for me. Forge for me a powerful saw that will cut even iron right through, that nothing can resist at all, whether it be big or small. And also a dagger of sharpest steel that I can beneath my cloth conceal. Forge me 10 strong keys as well, better than any in heaven or hell, which will open any lock on earth. Blacksmith, give me my money's worth. Thus with promise of reward, he tempts the master with honeyed words. This the blacksmith gladly hears, the thief words music to his ears. All the tools that you may need, I shall willingly forge indeed. All that you ask I'll deliver, as long as you pay me in silver. With groschen we will fill your purse, when you bring these things to us. Come to us in deepest woods, where our merry band will await your goods. God gifted you with golden hands, but riches you'll get from a robber's band. The smith's bargain with the thief is done. Honor and conscience he has none. He'd sell his soul to anyone. My attention span isn't long enough to read all of that. Okay, it took me 10 minutes, but I read them all. It was fun. Most faithful friend. This is just a skill book. As they say, to the master, the meat, to the dog, the bone. But as we know, when hungry, a dog will eat anything from his master's dinner in his neighbor's shoe. To his neighbor's shoe. So it's to your own good knowing the command to keep him away from unwanted treats. 2 hours. This is not the best position to read, but okay, and I increased my... Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Let's have another schnapps. And on heraldry. Charges general. The charges depicted on the coats of arms are indicative of the character of their owners. Lords with a lion in their coat of arms are usually valiant. Those with a horse are noble. However, it is better not to think too much about the origin of figures such as rakes, brays, or a pig's head. 3 hours, man. It's already morning. Okay, our scholarship, I got 2 level ups in scholarship. Excellent.
God bless you, sir.
God bless you too,
I
Zlata.
heard they're going to cut down the old
God
oak
bless.
at the crossroads.
Greetings to
Oh,
you.
no. Why? A lovely tree like that. It's a nice place to rest when you're passing
75. Henry is really hungry.
far wide.
That's just it. Some noble was resting under it. Not for shade, but because it was pissing down.
All the more reason to leave it be, no?
Aye, but the weather had been stormy for a few days. So one of the branches snapped and fell off. Nothing happened to the noble.
I didn't give the book to Crazel yet. I'm about to do it.
Wants his revenge?
He complained to the bailiff.
I just had it that way.
And the oak. Nice to go.
It's my next
There'll
destination.
be nothing nice left here at this rate.
I have a question and I require your help.
That tree was here long after we're gone.
When I played the game in spring for about 20 hours, I got to scholarship. It was standard gameplay, not hardcore difficulty. I reached scholarship level 18. Right now I'm at scholarship level 19, and there's a... I remember this perk, Explorer. Every morning you gaze at the horizon and wonder what might be beyond it. You are drawn to distant places, like to fill in the blank spots on maps, and boldly go where others may not have gone before. The entire map is revealed, showing all settlements, fast travel spots, hunting grounds, caves, and other interesting places. Should I get this or not? That was my question. That reveals all points of interest in the map. Yeah. I played the game on standard difficulty just until I got... I didn't get to the wedding. It was before going to wedding. I already had reached level 18 in scholarship. and I got this perk, but it's not important, but you should get it. Will it help me or will I regret it? I saved the game. Let me check the map. Okay, I'm not seeing... I'm sure I'm not seeing everything right now. I'm here. I definitely know that there is... there are some caves around Trotsky Castle. I don't actually remember where. Quarry below, no vagrants. There are a lot of interesting places that are not part of any quest. It helps. Okay, okay. I was thinking, because now on hardcore difficulty, whenever I get near a point of interest, it shows me here like, you discovered, what's this? Booze stash. You discovered the booze stash. And then when I open the map, I say, oh, okay, so I'm here. North of the camp, just to the right. North of the camp, just to the right here. Huh, interesting. Thanks. Helps in Gutenberg, so you don't have to explore everything. Okay. Okay, okay, so let me see. Explorer. Huh? Oh, but this is good. Oh, it's good that they're black and white, they're not colored. Oh my goodness, so many places. There's a shrine. Boo stash. Hollow tree. Hunter's camp. Another booze stash. Who's stashing all this booze? Do you feel like climbing a mountain? Yeah. I think I remember there was a tough mountain and I climbed it when I played the standard version. I don't actually remember where it was. I think it was called the Devil's Finger. Devil's middle finger. Bandits at Kerchuk Pond. Go to the Devil's Teeth, I think. What you didn't walk up shows in white. Yeah. It's nice. Everything that's not discovered now. Murdered Flautist. Huh. Bench under Trotsky, Apple Orchard, Apollonia. Tunnel in the cliffs. Yeah, okay. St. John's Fire. Oh, man. And cave in Apollonia. Cave under Trotsky. Did you do the Brunswick quest? Yes, I finished Brunswick's quest. I equipped everything, but in the meantime, I think I found a few pieces of armor that were better. I crafted Brunswick's poleaxe. It's really good. It's fast and deals a lot of damage. You can chain combos one after another. I think it's overpowered. After you reach at least level 10 in polearms, it becomes so good. It's level 17, I can defeat almost anyone. The only disadvantage is that you have to use blacksmith kits to repair it. But that's not such a bad thing. Old grave, boar hunting spot. Okay, oh, here is the Devil's Finger. Okay. Should we go hunting for things or should we go to Miller Crazel and deliver the book? Pagan burial ground. Fishing spot, broken wagon. Yeah, in one versus one, maybe even 1 versus 2, the poleaxe is very good. You're a saber enjoyer. Yeah, I'd like to learn sabers, swords. But first I said I'm gonna level up my polearms and heavy weapons, and then maybe I'll definitely get into swords. Go to Crazel, he has a follow-up non-quest. Okay. We're gonna visit Crazel, but on our way maybe we'll discover this uncovered skeleton. Okay. It is morning, it's 6 o'clock. I think that's the east, that's the west. Must be the south. Let me check on the map. I hope I'm not... yeah. Definitely. If the smoke... There's the smoke house. So this must be the south. Let me look at the house again. And if I open the map, also go and see the wild woman. Yeah, the Devozhenka. I don't know if there's more to her story. I just went there and I found her dead. Killed by the villagers. Those bastards. The wild woman in the woods. She had a few groschen stashed. Also, she had a lot of potions. She was trying to live her life away from society, but they killed her. Okay, uncovered skeleton. Look at the herbs and potions she had. All of them were healing. Yeah. She was a healer. And she had saver schnapps. Saver schnapps and only potions. No poisons. Huh. Where is that skeleton? I don't understand. Is this the house? Yeah, this is the house. Okay. And from this house, you just have to go south. Go to the road below. It is up the hill when the rocks end. Uncovered skeleton. Go to the road below. Okay, don't fall. Okay. Mutt, please bark. Please bark when you find anything.
Here,
Yes.
Mutt.
I'll feed you. Just help me find anything useful. What was that? Oh, that's a strange visual effect. Look at the leaves. It acts like a lens. Camp by the road. Where is the camp by the road? Huh. Oh no, I went this way. That's why I didn't find it. Oh, I'm so foolish. I'm such a fool. I was heading west instead of heading south. This is south. Yeah, I'm too far in the east. In the end, I figured it out. Are we hungry, Mutt? Sorry, north, left, under a tree. Dude, stealth in this game is a little bit crazy. They don't seem to mind me anymore. Is it because I have high vitality? Don't use the crossbow? Okay, I missed. It's a brown pile of dirt under a tree. Brown pile of dirt under a tree. Yeah, but I think I need to be closer to these rocks, right? Okay, I think I see something. No? This is the woo stash. There are wolves. The crossbow, you don't learn anything besides ranged. Oh, you mean if I use a bow, I also gain warfare? Is that what you mean? So this is the boo stash, right? Boo stash. Okay. Apparently the boo stash is just resupply. Mutt, where are you? Ah, okay. I see it on the...
What have you found, boy?
Mini-map. Examine this.
Probably one of your statics.
Just some schnapps. Can I dig him out? There's a dagger in his heart. Okay. Not much. I'll check the old grave. And then I'll try. When I use my crossbow at the range, I level up marksmanship, strength, agility, and vitality. Okay. You get warfare with anything, but with bows you get primary stats. Bows train strength, agility, and vitality. Okay. Right now, my strength is 28, agility 23, vitality 26. I did not expect my strength to be so high. I think unless it's not a quest item. Okay, let me search that old grave. Are these bandits? Of course they're bandits. Why wouldn't there be any bandits? So many bandits. Best range is at Trotsky Quarry. You get more XP the longer the target range. I think there's 3 of them.
Everyone get over here! Got an intruder! Pray for a quick death, you bastard! Alert!
Those guys are running. Straight to the noggin. Once you get Eagle perk, you can shoot from the house. I grind that in the Huntsman Lodge. Oh. Yeah, I don't want to grind.
Alert! To arms!
I really like this. This combo. It's so easy to do. I feel like it's not worth looting them anymore. How's our food situation? 77, fine. Hopefully it's not poisoned. I died once eating the poison food from a poacher's camp. I got the eagle perk. Man, I wish I had the eagle perk when I did the horse archery quest. Oh. That would have helped immensely. Okay, so this is the camp by the road, and there's a grave nearby. The ones beside the inn level up with you. Once you get... okay. And there's a grave around here. Am I right or am I right? Yes, there is. I'm gonna get my clothes dirty. Algae water. Old grave. Okay, let's rob the grave. Okay, so the bandits beside the inn level up with you, so you gain more money from them.
He's been lying here for ages.
Groschen. Noose remnants. This guy was hung. Remnants of a rope, likely a noose. And the worn rosary. Well, that was not worth it. The treasure... okay, let me see something. I fought the sword master here in Trotsky Castle in the combat arena. Black... I don't remember his name. Black something. Black... Bardush or something like that. He gave me... yeah. He gave me a treasure map, and I think this was it. Okay, nice. Did you find the water goblin stash? Crayfish shoal, fishing spot, return cart. Where was it? Fishing spot, water goblin's treasure. No, I did not find it. I only found his hut. Okay, right now I am here. Crayfish shoal. Okay, that guy, there was a guy there who told me I should hunt for crayfish here. Should I go do the devil's finger? Wolf pack, skeleton with treasure, the devil's finger.
Quick!
I remember that the devil's finger was difficult, not impossible. It was a little difficult, but the reward was not really worth it, if I remember correctly.
Whoa!
Follow the road.
Good.
At Bojena's by the water. Okay. Okay, this seems to be like a rocky place. Yeah, like here. I think the devil's finger should be here. I think I'm wrong. Sometimes I get the feeling that I know this map so well, and then I go into another area. Okay, I'm near the deer hunting spot. Yeah, okay. Also, there's a skeleton with jewelry. It's not a quest, you just get some prize for climbing. Okay. So this was the deer hunting spot. A nice, beautiful deer hunting spot. And if I go slightly to the south, Okay, I'm not where I expected to be. I am near the wolf pack. Should head. What the heck? Ah! I need to disengage or to... they're flanking me. Damn. Okay. What the... Are there any more? But I already looted this place, this area. It respawned everything. Well, that's not something I expected. Get the longsword there if you haven't. Yeah, I got it and I sold it. I think I can actually craft a better one. I got a recipe for a broad longsword. And this is... oh, it's a battle longsword. Fine, I'll just get it and sell it.
Look what I have for you.
Think I should eat something. Vegetables. Cabbage. The cabbage was slightly spoiled, unfortunately. You can craft a bacillard. Yeah, I can. I got this... which one's the most expensive? The broadsword? A short broadsword. I have this one. I delivered it to the Romani people, to the nomads, and then stole it back. Okay. So, I am near the wolf pack. I need to head west. It's morning. East is that way. West is this way. The bacillard recipe is in the cave by the castle. Oh, okay. The one you were looking up before. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, I think I see cliffs around, so I must be near the devil's finger. Is it gonna give me the middle finger? Or will I give it the middle finger? I think I should save just in case. I have a feeling that you don't say it, just to be on the safe side. Okay, that was easy. Also, I think not carrying very heavy armor would allow me to climb this easier. It's just a feeling. I don't know if it's true or not. Yes, I have the Executioner axe recipe. I found it in an old, burned down, abandoned blacksmith. It's a really good axe. I think I'm actually using this one, yeah. The Executioner axe, yep. The devil's finger. Okay. Whoop. Nice. Nice. I think the problem is you're tempted to sprint and jump. And I think when you sprint and jump, you do make mistakes.
To the top. Now to survive the trip back down.
First try. First try. Okay, they give you a Saver Schnapps, level 3, as a reward, and 281 groschen. That's it. See, I told you the reward was not worth it. But it was an experience. I like the fern there, and the tree. And the viewpoint, the vista point is... Okay, this was worth it. Just for the vista point. Now, how do we go down? Did you found the stuff you looted from the ambush at the beginning? I'm not sure I did. I went here on this bandit patrol, but there... and I saw them. I saw yellow armor, brigandine armor, but I couldn't loot it. Old Poacher's Hideout, bandit patrol. Or do you mean the enemy camp here? But there was nothing left. It was just poor loot. Okay, well... Just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna... Let's see if we can wing it. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna make that. That's a certain death. Yep, but I can sprint and jump. Okay, simple jump. Even Mutt didn't dare to come in there. To follow me there. Okay, that was easy. I'm not sure if there's anything else around here. Yeah, I think the secret is not to use very heavy armor. If you use... Okay, Mutt is barking. That means he must have found something. Oh, come on. The slippery...
Dog, Mutt.
Ah, a chest. Very good dog. Why can I presume? Okay, an old crossbow. Most faithful friend, level 3. Yes. There's a poacher camp as well. I think I found that before.
Look what I have for you.
Deer meat. Okay. Let's have another schnapps. I think I found the poacher's camp and the skeleton. And wherever else was around. Okay, so I am here at the Devil's Finger. Wolf hunting spot. Bandit patrol and old poacher's hideout. I'm gonna do those and then I'm gonna go to Crazel. Where are you, horsey? Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So I should head southwest. Southwest. If the sun is in the east, I should look at the shadows, even though it's cloudy outside. The shadows tell me that I should go this way. Please don't fall to your death. Please don't fall to your death. I know I saved the game, but I don't want to lose any progress. It happened to me before. We don't want to repeat that mistake. Do we now, Henry?
Quick.
Do we now, Pebbles? Okay, I see a path. I have the right armor equipped. If there's a path, then I must be here. Somewhere. Poacher's camp. I'm gonna have to fight more wolves. It's no problem, it's no biggie. If you keep your calm, wolves can't do anything against you. If you lose your composure and you spam attack, you die. Okay, I think I'm heading in to the right. Yeah. There's a bandit camp around here. Bandit patrol. Look at this fool. Bandit. Nice, it's steady. This was the lookout. Unbalanced die. Only after you get armor at the beginning, wolves are pit. There is one dude here, that's all. That was all? Okay. Crude arrows, schnapps, bread rolls. Okay, do I need to fix anything? Nope. Blacksmith. This one. Okay, fine, I'll fix the dagger as well. Cobbler. This and this. Marksman. This and this. Armorer. This and this. Okay. Yep, stealth play is very nice in this game. It's a shame that old poachers hide out. It's a shame that craftsmanship increased. And I level up quite fast. Even with the knucklehead debuff. No. Keen eye. I don't know if I'm gonna ever use it or not. Each craftsman has their own tricks and techniques, and you're fortunate to have a keen eye. So you can pick up on many improvements by observing them. If you get your gear repaired by a craftsman, you'll gain a little experience in craftsmanship. The experience you gain will increase along with the repair price. That's kind of stupid to get it now, because I'm level 28, but fine. Okay, there is something here, an old poacher's camp, right? Or something like that. Oh yeah, as I was saying... What was I saying? Yeah, stealth. The enemies are kind of blind. Yeah, you got it at level 30 because it's useless. Yes, indeed it is. Very useless. I think I only used once the repair option. Because no store owners had repair kits.
Judging by the trophies, I reckon this was a poacher's den. But it looks like he hasn't been here in a while. Oh, well, Startek would be surprised.
Oh, I'm a fool. I forgot I can send things to my horse. I was not looting any... Okay, wounding arrows. These are good, but I'm not gonna waste my time picking them all up. Get the bow there. There's a bow. It's hard to see, right? Lola, right. Is hard to see from above. Get the bow there. Bow. There is a bow. There is a bow. Here is the bow. A poacher's bow.
That's a fine bow. The poacher must have made it himself.
Oh, thank you, Sandy.
These must be from a 12-pointer.
I totally did not see that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Man. Let me check it out. I have a human bow. And this is a poacher bow. The human bow seems to have more power. It's pretty good and it has a backstory. A bow I found in an abandoned poacher's hideout. The bow has a backstory. How so? Let me see how long it takes. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the human bow. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Show it to Vostatek. Okay, thank you. I will not be selling that then. I usually keep one of these really silly bows because they shoot like this. 1, 2. Oh, sorry. 1, 2. 1, 2. It's half the draw time. Ah, broken arrow. Fine. I'm gonna equip the poacher's bow just so that I remember not to sell it. And I'll have the human bow equipped here. So that I don't accidentally sell them. Okay. Those are for tournaments only. Yeah, the for shooting contests. And the light crossbow as well. Okay. I don't need to discover these. I don't really care about them. Bring the book to the miller. And there are new quests as well. Oh yeah, totally forgot about this. I have to send some stuff to my horsey. A bunch of this stuff is stolen. Whatever, food, armor, books. No, food. This I should just drop it. And whatever is heavy, just send it, move it to the horse. Yes, cabbages. Drink the beer. Send the moonshine to the horse. I don't really need it. This schnapps as well. And we're good. Light crossbows are overpowered. I think I have one that does 360 damage. Are you for real? Still, I don't use them a lot. Yeah. I did not know that. My light crossbow does 180 damage. It's only silver. This one does 165. I don't even know if I even keep it. This one does 350. It's a medium. Make sure to always carry schnapps with you. Yeah, I do. But I have so much. I have over 30 schnapps and some of it is fresher than the other. Ooh, I feel like... Who's this guy? Why is he standing here?
Whoa!
Just a plain villager?
Have you lost something?
Quite the opposite, my friend. I am finding
The
some
purpose of life.
treasure, to be exact.
Oh,
If
treasure.
it matters to you.
Treasure? Where is it?
I don't know yet, but this map here says it should be somewhere around here. At least I hope so.
Maybe I could look at the map? I might be able to help you.
Well, I am a bit stumped. I need all the advice I can get, but you'll give it back, understand?
Of course. Don't worry.
Treasure map 3. Can I read it from horseback? Oh.
Give it back, you hear me?
Oh, this is the cave under Trotsky village, right?
Give it back, You hear me?
Should I give it back? Will he be upset if I don't give it back?
Trying to piss me off? Give it here.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Oh, it's Gutenberg.
You've been deceived.
What?
This is no map. I've seen a fair few in my time, and this is just a bunch of scribbles.
What? But how can you tell?
Well, I thought it was odd just from the parchment it was scrawled on. It's very delicate, and the lines... It looks like no map I've ever seen. Sorry.
Fuck. You might as well keep it then.
Okay, so I thought it was Trotsky Castle. Okay, I fooled that guy. Oh, Henry. Okay. Was there anything else? Broken wagon? No. Okay, fine. We're just going... Am I going the right way? I am here. Just keep to the main road. Open it again just to confirm. Treasure map 3. You can't read here. Oh. Let me read again. I see a castle and a church. Yeah, you might be right. I don't think there's any church in Trotsky Castle. Henry of Gaslitz, yeah. That's a good one. I haven't seen any towns yet with chapels or churches, and so it's Gutenberg. Okay.
Go.
I know there's okay. There's a spot here where I can get honey, but I don't really need anything anymore. Man, mutt just spawned there. Yeah, there's the honey. And a few deer. Let me check. Is there a smokehouse around here? Or a dry... Yeah, there's a smokehouse.
Whoa.
I wish I could forget the game to replay it. Man, I feel the same for so many games. The Mass Effect trilogy, Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, what other game? The Halo series. The groschen from the woodcutters. I don't remember getting any groschen from any woodcutters. I wonder what this guy... I'm annoyed by the ending of... Yeah, indeed. And I played it when it just came out, and it was such a disappointment.
Well, are you still fighting, people?
Of course. Do you want to try again?
More melee? You can challenge hell. So I don't know why.
What about one more fight?
I don't have anything better to do anyway. Not so fast. Do you have anything to bet?
For 10, this is like a waste of time, but fine, I'll improve unarmed.
Say your prayers.
Ouch.
Useless! Not so hard, you'll cripple me! Who taught you to fight? Your mum?
You've no chance against me!
Shut up! Alright, so you won.
Thanks for the fight.
Here, it's yours.
Yeah, I did. The barber, right? In Troskowitz. Troskowitz? Or not Troskowitz, Zhelyov. The Zhelyov barber. Yeah, I fought against him. Dude, I don't know about the combos, the unarmed combos. I can't seem to get any of them. I tried this one now. Left, down, right, and I did it twice, but I didn't see any special animation. The elbow, uppercut, left, right. This is kind of hard to do. The hammer, right, down, right. For me, it was impossible. Oh, yeah, the herbalist. Yeah, I fought him. He told me his story and why he's in the forests. He has no interest in girls. He told me about that.
I heard they're gonna cut down the old oak at the crossroads.
Oh, no!
Okay, maybe I should have another beer.
Why? A lovely tree like that?
Good morning,
Challenge Malik.
Are you still fighting sometimes?
Sure. What else am I supposed to do all day?
What about another brawl?
Damn, you're enjoying this.
Yep.
But don't forget the bet.
Here's the money.
That's more like it.
Respects.
No special animation, see? Left, down, right. Left.
I'm it!
You alright?
Okay,
It's nothing compared to a beating from Vera. Here, your winnings. You earned it.
okay, at least I improved my skill. $13. He didn't even land one hit on me. Not one hit. Where is Vera? Get in here.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Strip down and get in the
You
ring.
need something?
Yeah.
So how's it going?
Good.
Anything new at the mill?
Not really.
Are you still organised?
Aye. Do you want to join?
But of
Come on.
course.
All right.
Here's the money.
Good.
You don't even use combos. Nor do I. I mean, I'd like to use combos, but
Fucking cunt!
I shouldn't dodge.
Useless! I'll pull your guts out from your throat!
This guy dodges more.
Fucking cunt!
Piece of shit!
My granny can punch harder than you! You'll be shitting at you! You fight my lady, girl!
Oh, say, Henry.
That was a pretty nice
Battered me pretty
takedown.
good. Here's your money. Enjoy it.
Especially with a perk to hit them while in a chokehold. I'm not sure I have that perk equipped. Unlocked, actually. Yeah, I only have 4 perks.
Placed by the Zherovka stream.
What then? Has the water sprite been up to...
There's a water sprite, okay. I just want to launder my clothes and then I'll talk with Miller Krajcik. I hate it when during cutscenes my clothes are dirty. Is that the laundry? I don't think it is. Ah, this is the dock. And the laundry is there. Charcoal burner, what are you doing here? Huh. I don't seem to... No laundry? Come on, where's the laundry? Come on, let me launder my clothes. Ah, here it is. Excellent. Ah, I see why the charcoal burners are here. Miller Crazel. Before I talk with you, I should save the game.
Likewise.
What's going around here?
What's new around here?
Nothing much, lad.
I've travelled half the region on account of your saltpeter. So I think it's time you told me something about yourself.
I think by now you know who I am and what my place in the world is. This is where I stand. And over there is my mill. I'm just an ordinary miller with an extraordinary interest in the way the world runs.
Well, at least tell me why you've settled in Lower Semine, of all places.
Isn't it obvious? It's the arse end of the world. It's peaceful here. At least
away from the eyes of...
came around and started asking questions.
Okay. Trade?
What do you have for sale?
He actually has things for sale? I didn't know that. I had to repair that thing. Kind of forgot. I'm gonna sell this one for 20 groschen. It's just taking up space. I know I could get better prices in other places, but curd cheese, apples, they just take space and way much, and they're not worth it. I should cook that thing. I should sell this thing. Yeah, everything that's smoked, I think it costs more. Wolf meat. Seafood. Whoa, I have water. Maybe I can do something with it. Oh, vegetables. I have books. Oh man, I have so much crap. Boar hide. What's... or raw hide. I'm gonna sell the wolf belts. 450. And maybe this one. 440. Okay, I think I can... And the hair belts. 463. Yeah, I can definitely...
I'd like to discuss...
Well,
haggle. 90. Yeah.
we're nearly there.
Oh, the
Aye.
greedy
You'll
guy.
convince me with that price.
I have a chest there. Just store whatever you don't need. I have a chest in here? Where? I mean, I know I have a... I have a bed in here. That's not my chest. I have a bed in here. I also have a chest. Is this my chest? No freaking way. No freaking way. I did not know that. How the heck did I not know that? Well, I have a bunch of stuff on my horse. Oh, so much stuff. Why am I hoarding everything? I think I looted way too much from that castle. Maybe the books. Recipes. I think it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Mailer Crazel. Oh, Mailer Crazel. Let me have a drink first. Some schnapps. I have 46 schnapps. And Miller Crazel. Apparently we can't talk while he's climbing the stairs.
I have the book for you.
Well, I must admit, I haven't had an apprentice this handy in a long time. Zinnik has nothing on you.
I had a peek inside. The pictures are nice, but what do you want to learn from them?
You'll find out soon enough. Show me that miraculous thing. This really is something. But why is it all covered in shit? For fuck's sake?
Don't be a princess. Don't even. Watch the answer.
Got the essence of life from the skies didn't bother you, and now you're squeamish.
Refining saltpeter. Boil wine and alum. Grind. Of course, it makes sense. I'll study the rest on the way. Well, the last chapter of our story of knowledge awaits us. The grand finale.
What now?
So what now? Do you have another job for me?
Charcoal. Sulfur from Hermes Trismegistos. Saltpeter from the carcass pit. As long as Black Bertolt didn't make any mistakes in his calculations, we have everything.
What Bertold? Oh, God damn it, Crazy.
He's the author of the
Tired
book.
of flying back and forth like a rag on a stick. I won't be led around by the nose. Will you finally tell me what's going on?
Believe it or not, all this secrecy had its reasons. But now I don't have to hide anything from you. It's time. We'll meet with the others in the lair, and there you'll learn the whole truth. You go ahead. I'm going to get a few things ready here.
All right, then. I hope you keep your word this time.
Okay, go to the lair. Opus Magnum. The miller wants me to join him in the lair. He says he'll tell me what all this effort was for. I'm on tenterhooks. Okay. Finally. And how can I clean my horse? I mean, I know I can clean the things it has equipped, but I don't know how to clean the blood off my horse. He's going to write a book. You mean Miller Crazel's going groom at Semine? Ah.
What'll happen now?
Our last supper, with only one but very filling course, awaits us.
Crazel, please. For once, just once, tell me what's actually going on.
And rob myself of enjoying your blissful ignorance? Not a chance. Tell me yourself. What do you think is going to happen?
You'll give me another job, you'll kill me, you'll tell me what's going on.
Well, hopefully I'll finally find out what the point of all this was.
Or not. Until you try another dose of niter.
I wouldn't do that to him. Not today.
Because he's angry.
We'll start today. At least I'll finally see if she understood my teachings. Bonnie?
First of all, I'd like to thank you on behalf of the whole gang for all the work you've done. We could never have finished the job without you. We found 2 new partners, you and Monarch here. It's good to have someone to rely on. So, it's time we started being honest with you, so you can finally learn the whole truth.
Not yet. Let's pull up that uppity bastard's leg a bit longer. That's the fun part.
Do you want your husband?
One more word, Zinek, and you'll get one on the nose.
Calm down, friend. I'm just kidding. Tell him then, Bonnie.
This whole time, you've been collecting ingredients and clues for us. But, so you wouldn't go nosing around, we always told you it was for something different than it actually was.
The miller here calls it tackets.
Tactics, you idiot. Everything worked out according to plan. So today we're finally close to our great success. With the help of Hermes Trismegistos and his successors, we'll finally complete the dream of all alchemists. Our magnum opus.
Exactly, Bonnie.
Magnum opus. The great work of alchemy. You're trying to make the Philosopher's Stone.
I see you've learned something after all. But no, the Philosopher's Stone isn't our goal.
Let's see then, Henry. What is it you think we're making here?
Gold, groschen weapons, the elixir of immortality. I think weapons. I think they're trying to make gunpowder.
Some kind of weapon?
Well, Henry's not too far from the truth after all, don't you think? Actually, he's pretty spot on. Although weapons were our last order of business. Let's start at the beginning. My father was a miller as well, but I was never much interested in the trade. Even as a young boy, I loved running around Lower Samine and investigating everything living.
Maybe they're making fireworks.
I had a lot of questions about everything. Then my mother, God rest her soul, decided it'd be best for me to go to study in Prague. As soon as I grew up and gained a bit of sense, I packed my bags and left.
You studied at the university. You had a good mother. Keep it short. What did your father say?
So you went to a university in Prague? The son of a miller?
Why not? My father worked his arse off, and he had the coin for it, miller or not. I met a lot of remarkable people at the university, and my thirst for knowledge kept growing. But in the end, it only took a year of all that pretentious, scholarly blathering and hypocritical nonsense for me to realize I wouldn't learn anything proper there. Most of the students and masters are just a bunch of dogmatic fools. They have their own truth, and those who want to know more or ask the wrong questions fall into disfavor, as was my case.
They kicked you out, you left. What about your thirst for knowledge?
And what about your thirst for knowledge?
I realized I didn't need the university for things that are truly important.
That's
the most important
pretty true.
Is not subject to any religious dogma. And, of course, it's not taught at any university.
This guy's a pioneer. Thievery, alchemy.
You mean alchemy?
Exactly. The art of combination and dissolution. The key to understanding the very nature of the world. There's only one queen of science. Alchemy. I returned to the mill in Lower Samine and started a new life.
What do you mean, new life?
New life? What do you mean?
I returned to the miller's trade. My father was old, and my mother had passed away. From then on, alchemy became my true passion. I brought a few important books from Prague. I started with the most difficult thing. I tried to create gold.
That was pretty daring of you.
As you might expect, it didn't work. But after a few tries, I managed to create something entirely different. Once I tried mixing sulfur, charcoal, and saltpeter.
Yeah, that's the recipe for gunpowder.
A gust of wind scattered the mixture, and all of a sudden, bang! I almost shit myself, I tell you. But then I realized I'd unwittingly created a miracle. Explosive black powder.
So I was right. You're making weapons.
No, it's about much more than that. We're all in on it now.
I couldn't continue my experiments on my own, but Bonnie and Zinnik did a few little jobs for me.
So he initiated us.
But we just still didn't know how to do it right and not blow ourselves up in the process.
And we used up a huge amount of saltpeter and sulfur.
By the way, the manuscript from that Hermes Trismegistos was our shopping list and price list for material from Kuttenberg.
Only we didn't know correct proportions. I looked up a few of my former fellow students and brought it up with them. And we found out that before us, some monk had already made the discovery.
Some fella
the
called
Chinese.
Black Bertold. And that he even started writing a book called Feuerwehr.
Feuerwerkbuch.
We couldn't believe our luck when we found out there's a copy of it right here at Trotsky.
And you know the rest.
It's a discovery that will change history. In the right hands, it can make miracles happen.
Or a disaster.
It's a spark, and a storm of
Catastrophe.
fire will sweep away the old world order. It will wipe out stupidity and ignorance, once and for all.
And what will happen now?
As I said, we're about to have our last supper on our journey to satisfy our hunger for knowledge. A feast of smoke and fire. Black Berthold never finished his book, because he never had enough ingredients for his last great experiment. Now, thanks to you, we do. We can finally finish Berthold's work and finish his book. We'll see with our own eyes what a barrel of black powder can do. I hope you're as excited as I am.
Yes, I guess I'll see. They actually changed the gunpowder proportion of saltpeter, charcoal, and sulfur. And modern bullets, modern ammunition use a different combination. But yeah, the main ingredients are the same.
Before we get started, there's something I want to know.
What's written in this book? What do you need so much? What did you study?
This book, Feuerwerkbuch, what's written in it?
Everything you'd want to know about black powder. How to mix it in the proper ratio.
Yeah, the proper ratio changed
How to light it
in
properly.
modern
And
history.
especially how to use it in warfare. Because that's the most important part, after all.
Yeah. Sometimes I think about Alfred Nobel. Yeah, he invented or discovered dynamite. And where did that lead with humanity? More wars, more casualties.
Do you really need that much saltpeter?
We do. Saltpeter makes up almost 3/4 of the mixture. Not even all the cows in the region could produce enough for us once we really get started with manufacturing.
My goodness, these are dealers of war.
What is it you're going to do with this powder?
During wartime, like it is now, a flammable and explosive mixture like this has more uses than you can imagine. If we had a
Cannons.
few big barrels of the stuff, we could demolish Trotsky if we wanted to. And maybe we will.
All of us here are truly passionate about the idea of a new world. And now it's within our grasp.
It's a horrible new world.
What is it you studied at the university?
I was supposed to become a preacher.
That fits you. Maybe you'd even be a good preacher.
Maybe I would. Maybe I wouldn't.
God has a path prepared for each of us. And each of us here decided not to follow it.
I was supposed to be a dyer, but I was too lazy to work 6 days a week and soak my hands in lye.
I was supposed to become a nun, but I didn't want to give up the booze and fellas.
I've already told you everything. The world is what you make it.
How did a scholar and an alchemist become a thief?
Prague is a big city, and a poor student has no chance of getting a decent place to sleep or even something to eat. Learning to shop with 5 fingers was the first requirement for survival. We're all masters of our own destiny.
I've heard enough. Now I want to see that with my own eyes.
Let's do it then. Bonnie, is everything ready?
Indeed, it is. We can get started. Long live the beautiful new world.
Last preparations are taking place before the grand revelation. Dude, they're making a barrel full of gunpowder. Dude, that's gonna blow up like a bomb. It's too much. They even have a fuse. I think you should stand back. I think you should really stand back. Oh my goodness, the splinters and the shrapnel. They're gonna die. The foods are gonna die. Should I take off my headphones? Oh, there's a mouse.
Looks like it ain't working.
Oh my goodness. Holy smoke. That caught me by surprise. Man.
I'd say it works just fine. This will change history.
My clothes are dirty again.
What? I can't hear a thing. But I'd say it works just fine.
Ah.
Instead of mixing this stuff, as long as you listen to me,
Ah, my ears are ringing.
fuck it up. I might actually listen to you if my ears ever stop ringing. Crazel?
Fuse didn't catch immediately.
Why do I stink?
There's no need to dip it in resin and wax. Better to use rushes boiled in wine.
Very well, if you say so. We'll try rushes next time.
I'd also like to take a look at that book, Crazel.
In due time, Piney. In due time.
Black powder? I'd never have expected that from Crazel.
Imagine, that monarch of ours is half deaf.
That dog of yours? What does that have to do with the gunpowder magazine?
Just that I was wondering that the explosions didn't bother him at all. At least he won't suffer here. And now I'm not surprised he was so unhappy with that bastard Vasarik. Hey, how did you know what we were actually doing?
I didn't exactly.
But you said weapons. How did you find out? Did we let it slip somehow?
I guessed.
I just guessed.
You bet on a guess. Ha ha ha! You're as hasty as that Zenek of ours. And I still owe you a nickname. I reckon I'll call you Zenek the Second then.
Well, I suppose I can't talk you out of it, eh?
Probably not. Well, at least me and Zenek played our roles perfectly.
Nice work.
Likewise, brother Powderman. Good luck on your travels. See you later, my friend.
Could you tell me where we are?
Okay. There's an alchemy bench. The thing is... No. I already knew about special powder. When using ammunition and powder of your own making, the efficiency of the firearms increased by 20% and the weapon suffers less damage from firing it. Yeah, there was my spoiler. At least I can wash here. Can I wash the stench away? Yep, I can. Maybe I shouldn't come in here with an open flame.
Nice day.
Black powder? Well, now.
You didn't expect that, eh?
I'm not so stupid that I wouldn't realise you're not just milling wheat here.
Bollocks! But it is true, you did guess right that we was making weapons. Anyways, I hope the miller gives us a bit of extra coin now things has finally worked out.
Ah, in the worst case, you can go back to licking the walls of pigsties.
But next time you'll be coming with me. Farewell.
I missed something. I could answer gunpowder directly. Huh. You mean when speaking to Bonnie?
Aye.
Or...
What can you do?
Okay. Just before trying. Okay. Oh, you mean with Crazel? at the when he questioned me, there are 2 alchemy benches. Do I actually have a recipe now for gunpowder? Here a dog? No.
Almost done.
Oh, when I said weapons. I don't know what I missed.
I hate sweeping.
Lullaby, quick finger. I don't think I have the recipe. Make sure you are not drunk. Oh. Okay. When crafting gunpowder. Yeah, I read that in a book. Lion's fever tonic. Didn't craft this one. This tonic reduces fever. Okay, fine. Cauldron.
You silly doggy.
I don't know. I read all the books. I talked with them. I don't know how. Why I didn't get the option to answer gunpowder. I presumed it was gunpowder. Crazel is supposed to give you that. Oh, okay. I guess the skill teacher is Crazel on the map. He has a GPS tag on him. How bad is it to craft gunpowder at when I'm drunk? Does it blow and I die? Or is it just a small explosion? Or do I get hurt? Miller Cresel. Did you finish the book? Oh, will you tell me more about yourself?
We've been through a lot together. Will you finally tell me more about yourself?
Have you not grown tired of all this constant questioning? I've told you plenty already. And if I left something out, it was for a good reason.
Well, I know about the university, the alchemy, your desire to change the world, but I don't know anything about you as a person.
That's a question I'd like to know the answer to myself. To find yourself and who you really are. Isn't that the only true meaning of life?
So how about that book of yours, Crazel?
Wouldn't you like to know?
All secretive again, are we? I thought we got past that.
Sorry, Henry. Force of habit. My great work is complete. I picked up where Black Bertolt left off and brought his conclusions to a close. I believe that my work will lay the foundations of a new world where knowledge will forever reign over darkness.
Sounds interesting. Could I at least get a peek?
Sorry, Henry, but that won't happen. If anyone heard about the book, the church would be after me, like a dog after a rabbit. I hid the original so well, even you wouldn't be able to find it. Believe me, I made an effort.
You know I'd never tell anyone about it.
What if you were tortured, huh? No. You can never be too sure. I even made an exact copy, just to be safe. That was even more work than we had with the original.
So maybe you could lend me this copy?
It's no longer here. I paid a messenger to take it to Kuttenberg, to someone I owe a lot to.
Okay. Where's the copy?
Crazel. Where's the copy?
In the good hands of a messenger who'll hand it over to Hermes Trismegistus.
I can find that book.
You're not going to catch that fella. He set off straight for Kuttenberg.
Who's Hermes Trismegistus?
That I will not tell you.
Well, I hope your courier arrived safely and didn't lose such a rarity to a common thief on the way.
What? Is the book in this area or is it in Kuttenberg? That's the only thing I want to know.
What's new around here?
Nothing much, lad.
You really led me on about the gunpowder magazine, didn't you? A golem made of dough, souls inside saltpeter, the secrets of light and shadow. That was all just empty talk, wasn't it?
Not exactly. It's all based on the real philosophy of the Jewish Kabbalah. I studied the writings of Bonaventura and Dietrich von Freiberg, but it was never in my interest to put their theories into practice. But they work brilliantly as a cover-up, don't you think?
I reckon I played the fool well, if you thought I was falling for your delusions all along. I work for Conrad Keyser himself, just so you know. And he never tried anything like that on me.
Teaser? Fancy that. Next time I'll play it safe and stick to the classics like Thomas Aquinas.
So for the last time, Crazel, what now?
I'll do what I promised, and what will most likely be my fate. I'm going to gather together all the knowledge I've acquired and finish Black Berthold's book. I'll finish his opus.
Uh-huh. And what about me?
That's up to you, Henry. You're a free man. Lure Samine has no hold over you, and never did. You know, the inevitability of God's plan takes no interest in people like you and me. We'll always be little people, beneath it all.
That sounds somehow hopeful in a peculiar way, I'd say. Now I'm even happier about the great thing we've accomplished here.
The ideal conclusion, I'd say. Maybe it's time to carry sacks at a different mill. But if you're still interested in learning a bit more, drawing from the well of alchemical knowledge...
I know where to find you.
Indeed.
Okay, so that guy, the Keyser, was an engineer in KCD-1, and he was also a historical character that wrote a book on warfare, siege machines and the like. Oh, that's interesting to know.
I'd
Thank
like
you.
to learn something new.
Well, you... All right. Throw in a few coins and I'll teach you...
You already know? Trey, do you have a
I'll have
recipe?
a look at the wares.
Do you have a recipe for me? Huh. He does not. Uninteresting. Look at the codex. Gunpowder. Black powder is the oldest known explosives, discovered around the 9th century in China. Initially it was used in medicine and widely experimented with by alchemists. However, when it failed to yield the anticipated elixir of immortality, its powerful explosions properties began to be used for ammunition production. It likely arrived in Europe as early as the 13th century, although some experts believe that Europeans discovered black powder independently of China. The European inventor of gunpowder is typically attributed to either the German alchemist Berthold the Black Schwarz. Schwarz in German means black. According to the other sources, the German friar Albertus Magnus was familiar with the recipe for gunpowder as early as the 1275. Another mention can be found in the work of the alchemist Marcus Graecus, who included a black powder recipe in his writings around the 1300s. However, at this time gunpowder was not yet commonly used in combat. Originally a fine particle mixture known as meal powder, produced by grinding the individual components, was used for shooting. Later methods were developed to produce larger grains, which significantly improved the consistency of ballistics properties and accuracy in shooting. Yeah, I guess they were like shotguns, like spreading pellets, metal pellets all over the place. Yeah, I bet they didn't have sniper rifles. 50 cal. Almost all important characters are historical and the codex have the details. Yeah, I enjoy the codex a lot. The locations are so nice. At some point I'd like to revisit the Czech Republic and probably the Trotsky region. I've been to Prague. Prague is awesome. I've been on King Charles Bridge. It's full of golden statues, and the city center in Prague is amazing. Also, I like Slovenia and Slovakia. all of them are great countries. I as a tourist, very good attractions. They also have great roads if you go by car. Amazing highways. KCD1 main town was Ratai. Is that a real city? Ratai. I mean, historical, I bet it is. So, for one, sharpening tool. Okay, maybe Raraje, okay. I should sharpen my sword before selling it. This one. The broad long sword. This looks like Conan the Barbarian's sword. It's huge.
All right, go.
There are YouTube videos from 2018 showing the town right after KCD release. That's interesting. That's nice. I'm glad people. This game developed such a loyal fan base, and people are wanting to learn more about actual history. Arguably because people are visiting. Yeah, they're visiting it because of KCD1. I bet they are. Okay, fishing spot. Pagan burial ground. Pagan shrine. Deer hunting. Overgrown. Southeast. Poacher's hideout. Nebaka fortress. St. John's Fire, ruined building, archery range. Huh. Okay. So mean. Broken wagon. Sharpening wheel, skill teacher. So, funnily enough, a monastery in construction during KCD1 is still unfinished. No wonder. That one was in Sasau. Yeah, Henry kept mentioning Sasau. That area, fishing spot. And there is also a shrine. Here is the shrine. Oh! I was always on horseback. Carrots and an apple, let's pray.
The angel of the Lord declared unto Mary.
This is a new prayer.
Conceived of the Holy Spirit. Hail Mary. Mary said, Behold the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. Hail Mary. And the word was made flesh, and dwelt among us. Hail Mary. Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of Christ. Let us pray. Pour forth, we beseech thee, O Lord, thy grace into our hearts, that we, to whom the incarnation of Christ thy Son was made known by the message of an angel, may by his passion and cross be brought to the glory of his resurrection.
The book is in the road.
Christ our Lord. Amen.
The book is in the road, exiting the map from the right, southeast. Do you mean this book, south of Nebaka Fortress? Or do you mean here? On this road? From the grocer, greengrocer, Vaisar? I have to explore both. No, yep. Oh, so you mean this one, the second one. From the greengrocer. Okay. I'll definitely check it out. First, I want to find this poacher's camp. This is a fishing spot. Stinky
Won't
fish.
catch me in deep water again. My shoulder still hurts from the last time.
Maybe I should switch clothes, yeah. Let me check that poacher's camp. Where is it, Matt? Can you find it for me? Huh. I reached the road. No, I think I'm far away. I think it might be here somewhere. Just go north of the fishing spot and follow the fallen tree. Where was the fishing spot again? Yeah, there's the fishing spot. Fallen trees. And north. Ah, here is something. Broken wagon. Oh, there's another dead guy. Oh, someone shot him. And I found some belladonna. Man, in the beginning of the game I found like 100 belladonnas. And since then, nothing. It's true I haven't been on the lookout for more belladonnas. Prayer to Saint Wenceslas. Miscellaneous and salt. So someone killed that guy, but they didn't steal the loot. There's another arrow. So they were shooting from that place. That side. Paris. That's good for poisons. I saw some more belladonna. Should I visit this area? Samine, not really interested. I want to check that pagan burial site. Overgrown hut. See, more belladonna. More belladonna. And whenever you find a place where belladonna grows, there are multiple bushes. Once I got lost in a forest and I had the night vision potion equipped. And I saw a bunch of belladonna. That's when I found like 100. I collected about 100 belladonnas. Okay, so let me see. I am on this side. I should cross to the other side at some point and find that pagan burial site. It would have been easier for me to go from here. I found that cumin camp, yeah. Pagan shrine, the cabbage cave, with Peppa. I have only one more question. Are the enemies a lot tougher in Kuttenberg?
Whoa, whoa!
In Kuttenberg. Or are they pushovers? Like the guys in here. Okay, boar hunting, pagan. Because I kept telling my brother, the game is... it's not that difficult once you get to master combat. Not master, but get the hang of combat. And he said, no, there will be much more difficult enemies in Kuttenberg, don't you worry. There's a... I thought this wolf was... The heck? Down you go. They have better armor, but in parts of the story you will be fighting a lot of them at once. Oh, okay, okay. What did you find, Mutt? Where are you? Mutt, where are you? Oh, here you are. The pagan shrine.
Show me.
Nice find, nice find. You deserve some food.
Take it.
Put the weapon away. Ah. Pagan shrines. Interesting. More pagan shrines. Robbed grave. There's a grave. Aha. This must be a very old grave. Wolf fangs. Are you Homo sapiens or Neanderthal? I'm just joking. There's another grave. Bow and arrow shrine. Oh, shine. Oh, that's where the bow and arrow shine when fighting multiple enemies. Okay, 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 understand. Wait a second, I didn't loot anything here. Saver schnapps. Devil's head. Die. Okay, 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 okay. Oh. It is an interesting die because it serves as a... How do you call it? Joker, jolly. But there are better die. This guy was buried with more stuff. Oh my goodness, but his head was cracked. Minta perfume. I literally attacked a full war camp and killed everyone. That's like 100 enemies. Ooh. I hope my computer can handle 100 enemies. I stink again. Ah, man. I wonder if I apply perfume on my stench. Or should I wash? I guess in the Middle Ages nobody washed. They just applied perfume. In France, I mean. The best is the weight. Yeah, the weight die. Because it always falls on one. You can't get a full set anymore. Okay, so the game is pretty well optimized. Okay, that's good. That's good to know. When I played in spring, when it came out, I had a little performance issues, not too much. In some places the performance was great, in other places it fell to 50, and it was... I mean, there were no reasons for it to drop. For the performance to drop. Now I think I constantly get 100 FPS, no problem. Let me check right now. What's my performance? 121, 127, 28, 131 FPS on maximum details. So yeah. If I look at more, if I look down, it goes to 130. If I look at the sky, 130. If I look at people, okay, it falls at 100, but it's still 100 FPS is great.
If you're going out in public, take a bath first.
I'll go straight to the baths.
What happens if I were to apply a bit of mint perfume? The stench is not going away. Do I have any cabbages? Yeah. Bring them back.
Good day to you. What would you like?
Bring it
Came
back.
to trade some
Bring
cabbage.
it back.
You're just in time. I just finished a fresh batch for you.
Here you go.
Beautiful. I'll start fermenting it right away. And here's your sauerkraut.
Excellent. Thank you, Pepper. Thank you for the
See you
sauerkraut.
soon, my friend.
You make the best sauerkraut. You're awesome.
So you're playing in 4K, no issues, even in Gothenburg, which is a massive city. Oh, that's great to hear. Pagan Shrine. I don't want to fight the humans anymore. Huh. Whoa. Man. I'm gonna head straight into the human camp, aren't I? Whoop. And you have an AMD GPU. Okay. My brother's a loyal Intel CPU user. This is my first AMD CPU computer. I built it myself, and I'm amazed by the performance and the stability. Especially the stability. I had no problems with it. I told him, dude, you have to switch. You have to switch to AMD. It's much better nowadays. I see a small river here. What I appreciate in this game is the attention to details. I mean, you can see there's just a slight path of the river up there. There was another interesting thing somewhere around here. There was a path, yeah, that path in the forest. You wouldn't know about it unless you pay very close attention, because it's hidden, but it's a real path. You moved to Linux recently, and it's even better there. But does this game have compatibility with Linux? I mean, you can play it on Linux. I tried Linux more than 20 years ago, but I had problems with running exe files. I think there was a program called Wine, and you could emulate, yes, run it without any issue. Okay. Unfortunately, due to my work, sometimes I work from home on the computer, I have to use Windows. Unfortunately, otherwise I'd probably switch to Linux as well. I work with other people and they have Windows computers, and yeah. You're just fed with Microsoft BS. Yeah, I totally understand you. Okay, so Pagan Shrine. I found it and someone cut it down. Okay. Or maybe lightning struck it. down. Pagan shrines. Okay, there's an overgrown hut. Okay, I see the stable. This is the stable. And I should head slightly to the right. There should be a clearing and an overgrown hut. This is the clearing. There should be wild, yeah. And the hut. Whoa! Ooh, overgrown hut. You're using Zorin 18. Meat. I no longer remember all the Linux versions. There was Ubuntu, Knoppix. I remember Knoppix you could run Knoppix from a CD, even if you didn't have a hard drive. Once I burned my hard drive and I didn't have enough money to buy another one. My parents couldn't help me. But my computer had a CD-ROM, and I found Knoppix in a computer magazine, and I ran Knoppix from that CD an entire summer. I played World of Warcraft, and my hard drive burned. There's a new one specifically made for Windows users. Okay. Grown hot. I think I explored everything in this area. Maybe I should... yeah, the Thief's Camp. Yeah. There might be a treasure here. I feel like most people use whatever they feel comfortable with. I would never use a Mac computer. I know they're very popular. For the next camp straight east, and you will need a digestive potion. Straight east. Oh, I already talked with that guy. Yeah, I saved his life. He was about to die. I think he chewed some belladonna leaves or something like that. Okay. There is a thief's camp around here, which holds a treasure. Or so I've been told. Because I got a treasure map. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't expecting a lot of issues, but everything went really smooth. Okay. With Linux. I had at work Mac computers, but when they got too old and they broke down, all my games ran without any issues. I'm kind of impressed by that. The laundry. I should visit the laundry and then just go up. This is Nebakov Fortress, right? But if I see Nebakov Fortress, that means I'm here. I wanted to be there. I'm in the wrong spot again. At one of my previous works, we had Mac computers. I would never buy a Mac computer. Never. Okay, my horsemanship has increased. There should be a laundry around here. Nabokov Fortress. Oh, no, no, no. After the mill. Behind the mill, okay.
Quick!
I'm far away. So this is the mill. Yeah, the computers were old. And the Mac computers were old. They broke down. And you could not repair them. You just had to change them. And the prices went... Oh, it's these guys again. They're hiding somewhere around here. Waiting in ambush. I see you. Beggar monk. Okay.
I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker!
Oh, there's quite a lot of you guys.
I'm all yours! Too slow! Show your stuff!
There's quite a lot of you guys.
Whack you! You're no match for us! What do you want? Whack you! I'm all yours!
And they're breaking... Oh.
You wanna try me?
They're breaking my...
Show your stuff!
Where's the fourth one?
Show what you're made of! Ah! Fuck this! Ha! You won't get me!
You sure about that?
Fucking hell! Enough! Leave me be! For the love of God Almighty.
That remains to be seen.
Me? I'm not from any band. I swear to God.
If you're not, then you're useless to me.
But, God, surely you wouldn't? Have mercy.
Again, do you know where Kanker's camp is?
I do. I do know, worthy sir.
You know, but you're not in his band.
No.
Anchor's dead.
So tell me, where can I find that camp?
It's here in the valley. Right by the stream, under the cliffs.
How many of you are there?
In the camp? About 5 now, I reckon. I mean, yes, 5 of them.
How are you people armed?
But, sir, I'm not with them.
Oh, come on. What weapons do they have?
Just a few, and light armor. Just swords and a few bows.
Is Kanker there?
I saw him there last time, sir. He was
What?
just coming back with wine from that merchant that was murdered nearby.
Like,
That's enough.
I killed
Get
Kanker.
lost.
God in heaven. Thank you.
I killed Kanker a while ago. What do you mean? He can't be alive. What happens if I eat rotten food? Apparently nothing. Leshy, where is that that laundry? Laundry, I'm... Oh, I'm heading that way. No, I don't want to head that way. I want to go this way. You get poisoned if you eat rotten food. Okay. Look at the skelly icon. I don't seem to have any skeleton icons. Horsemanship, trample, final stretch, or warhorse. Take care of your steed and it will reward you accordingly. Riders who have a strong and sincere bond with their animal can do wonders in the saddle. If you spur your horse, it will recover much more stamina than before. The rest of the effect remains the same. Your hit points start stats to lower. Then it wasn't that rotten. Okay. It's only 34, the freshness. But I should probably just drop it. Okay, this is the road. And here is the laundry. Excellent. Have another beer. And maybe some food before it goes bad. I should have cooked. Roasted. Yeah, up here, straight from the laundry should be the thieves. Yeah, the thieves' camp. Before I go in, maybe I should repair some of my stuff. This thing, these two. Tailor, nothing. Marksman. Poacher. Cobbler, yeah. Armorer, heck yeah. Man, taking care of this armor is so expensive. You can learn to eat raw food later. Okay. As in raw meat? I haven't saved the game in the last hour. Maybe I should pop a savior schnapps. Thieves' camp, is it just one guy? The poor guy. Steak tartare pork. Okay. Here it is. Oh, there's a lot of things in there. Yeah, but I like cooking items. And I think they give more health. Okay, Matt, I got. I understand. You came back. Thank you. Okay, so I found this. Yeah. But hold on a sec. Yeah, the black, whatever his name was, the sword master said he took out. They took out a camp of thieves, but a band of thieves, but they couldn't find their camp. This was their map, and they were hiding their treasures here. So maybe that ring was the whole treasure. It's fine. It's fine. It's not much. But it's fine. I'll repair that as well. Someone made a mod where you can cook proper food. Okay, I'm here. There's a poacher's hideout. Yeah, and from the poacher's hideout, I'm gonna check the road for that book. So I should head further east. Sometimes the raspberry bushes look like belladonna bushes. I think I'm headed east, right? I'm not certain. This looks like the greengrocer, right? Why is there this music? Huh. From here I should go into the forest. You're going north, yeah. Yeah, check. Bohemia is in the in the southern hemisphere, in the northern hemisphere. So that means the sun. That means the sun at noon is slightly to the south, especially during summer. Wash your horse. Where do I wash my horse? In Samin? At the stable in Samin, or where? Or at the saddler? So it should be near a cliff. There should be a poacher's hideout. Near the cliff. I see a cliff. Yep. Talk to the stable boy in Samin. Okay. Ah, here. Poacher's hideout. If there is food, that means there are people.
Good dog, mate. Show me.
I can eat the food. Don't piss in the food. Man, Mutt, sometimes the disrespect on this dog, man.
Look what I have for you.
And I give him the best pieces of meat. And he still pisses in my food. This is an ash longbow. Bowman's brew. That's a lot of arrows. They're just heavy. At any point you can take off the armor. Yeah, I found out that I can wash the armor, but I don't know. I didn't know how to wash the horse because he got damaged when I fought some bandits. I wonder what they used in that cauldron. Tomatoes are a new world crop. Yeah, exactly. Tomatoes and yeah, maybe they had paprika. Also potatoes. There were no potatoes. There was no corn. Christopher Columbus wasn't born. He didn't. I ate too much. How the heck did I eat too much? 112. Man. Well, since I'm here... Oh, Samin's pretty far away. No, I'm gonna explore this and then... East. Where is east? Well, it's slightly past noon. The shadow falls from here. That means that's south, right? Not all cauldrons have the same amount of nutritious... Oh, okay. Oh, you're right, because some of this must be a meat stew. That's why it's red. And they have paprika or something, or bell peppers. Peppers were in Europe, right? As well as... what else did they use? Beets? horseradish, onions, garlic. And I found the road. It's probably this road. Yeah, because some cauldrons have like disgusting grub, discolored kind of food, like porridge or I don't know. And yeah, they usually provide a low amount of nutrition. Don't put these kind of mushrooms in your food unless you want to go to the toilet or to the ER. Probably you won't die if you eat fly caps, but they ain't gonna be good. I know that some people smoke them. What it? Dude, oh yeah. Now I understood what you meant by levitation. Oh yeah, now I understand what you meant by levitation. On composition of explosives, look up to your left. Okay, so this guy died with his book. And the horse. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay. Can I bring it to the ground? Nope. Nope. Okay. Recipe: lead shot. Gunpowder used to fire lead shot that even the best plate armor can't stop at close range. Let's learn this recipe. So I need water, sulfur, saltpeter and charcoal. Lead shot gunpowder. Okay. Okay. And I got another book called On the Composition. It's a quest book? No. On Composition of Explosives. Miller Crazel finished book with personal dedication to Hermes Trismegistus. How much would it take me to read it? The house is quiet. There is enough saltpeter and plenty of charcoal. Let's go and make powder. Oh, it would take us 4 hours. Yeah. I can't read this right now. Length 8. It's a fun bug they never bother to fix. Indeed. Indeed. But it's a nice Easter egg. Thank you for showing me this. I wonder after I read it. Camp by the road. Huh, were there other quests? Just find a place to sit, yeah. Shrine, camp by the road. Haven't visited this archery range. Ruined buildings. St. John's Fire, tunnel in the cliffs. Bench under Trotsky. I remember this place. This place was nice. And start the DLC already. Yeah, the brushes with that. Thank you for reminding me. I knew there was another quest I had to do, but I couldn't remember. So brushes with that. If the shadows falls like this, that means this must be the north. Dude, I think I'm gonna manage in real life better with exploration after playing this game. It's gonna take you places you already visited. Ah, okay, the DLC, that's good to know. Okay. Wolves, yeah. So I'm near the wolf. Oh, where is the wolf? I'm here, the wolf hunting spot. I should head straight west. Straight to the west and find that archery range. Huh. There might be pigs around. If there are pigs around, that means I am... I don't know where I am. Maybe these are domestic pigs, not boars. Oh no, it's actually stags. Row. I'm either here or here. Probably here. Or there.
God!
This looks like this. Yeah, because there was a shrine there. Okay, there's gonna be a camp by the road, which I just passed, I think. Yeah, excellent. No one around here. Let's visit the archery range. I hope I didn't get past it, did I? Nope. Oh, these are not bandits, are they? Nope. Yura. That thing's... Oh, I cannot access it. Okay. This one's locked. Yeah, look at this grub. Who are these guys? Throwing daggers. Anyway, are they... Do they want to play dice or do they want to shoot?
Who are you then?
Clovis. They call me Four-Leaf Clovis on account of my luck. Why do you ask?
Who is this mate of yours?
That's Yura, but folk call him Hawkeye.
Ah, right. Because he's good with a bow, eh?
Exactly. Try a hand against him if you want, but you'll likely walk away a few groschen lighter.
How do you and Yura know each other?
I play dice, he shoots arrows, so we stick together. Every village has someone who tries their luck against us, but most of them leave a few groschen poorer. So, unless you're planning on losing some coin too, don't hang around here too long.
Give me all your money.
A lucky roll coming up. Shall we play?
What game would you like to play?
With a badge. Nice.
Nice. As it should be.
Let's play!
Okay. I have 3 of these, but no. Favorable die, 2 favorable dies. 3 pie dies. And the weight die. Also... the silver badge. The head start. Let's confirm.
Today's my lucky day. I can feel it.
5,000. One. Continue. That was not a lucky. True.
That's still all right. It'd
Bust.
be worse if you already had 3 ones.
Wait a second. He has a... Get a double ganger or the warlord.
Damn it! They're
Oh.
yours, lad.
Hold on a second. Help. He has a... What type of silver badge swap out? What's a silver badge swap out? After your throw, you can roll a die of your choosing again, can be used. Okay. So I should use the doppelganger or the warlord. Doppelganger doubles the points of your last throw, can be used twice per game. Okay. And warlord. You gain 25% more points for this turn, can be used well. Okay. I got this. Let's play again. This is what I wanted. Nice, 1,000. Okay, I'm gonna be careful. My goodness, he got 15,000 just like that.
That's as far as I go. It's yours.
And he went pretty far. I got a pie die. I'm gonna continue. One, two, three. I got another 1,000. Should I play again? Risk it. I'm gonna risk it.
Your mind? You're gonna lose everything.
I'm gonna bust. No. I got it. Ah, man. Maybe he won't win in the next round. Hopefully he won't win.
Like this.
Usually they're pretty stupid. They always bust. Yeah, see what I mean? With that combination, it would be better for you to have a 5 odd die plus weighted. I'm gonna grab this one. Actually, there are many 4s. How much would I get? 450. No. I'm gonna roll again. Maybe they'll fall on 1. Yeah, like this. I get another 1,000 points. Pie die and pie die. Should I risk it or should I? I'm not gonna risk it. When you score more points than they do, they take chances, foolish chances. Oh my goodness. How many points did he get?
What? Oh,
he busted. Okay, I won. And I think we won, right? 2,000? Yeah, we're over 5,000.
My God,
Nice.
why? Why do I even play?
Good dog, mate.
To hell with the
Show
story,
me.
but that was a
Thanks for the...
cautious or cowardly.
Look what I have for you.
Thanks for the... whatever that thing is called. Okay, right now... probably I should save. Oh, let me see. Do I have a... Bowman's Brew? More nourishment. Man, I don't need more nourishment, but fine. And I'm gonna equip this scrappy bow. No. On this outfit. Yura.
What are you doing here?
Right here? Oh, me and Clovis have a sort of temporary home here. I'm Yura. Yura Hawkeye. And you are?
The one who's gonna challenge you.
Hey, Henry. Have you ever tried popinjay shooting? If you've got your own bow and a few groschen, we can start any time.
Is it just me? Or do you not seem too fond of that nickname?
Not really. Four Leaf came up with his and insisted I needed one too. Well, so I'm Hawkeye. Not the greatest, right? But I never thought up nothing better. So I'm stuck with
Hawkeye is a great nickname. How about Yura Falcon? Would Yura the Blind be I like Hawkeye. Let's be a troll.
You're the blind. At least people would be surprised when you beat them.
Or they'll get angry and make me truly blind. No thanks.
Okay.
Should we measure our archery skills?
With pleasure. Got something to wager?
I'll check if I have enough coin. All right, here you go. Let's do this.
Archers, get set.
What the heck?
And we're off!
I didn't ask about the rules of this game. No.
Shit, them arrows are flying all over the place. Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. Oh shit, I'm not hitting a thing.
Nice.
Damn it, fella. Are you a huntsman by any chance? Or a poacher?
Neither. But I have done a fair bit of shooting in my life. That's true.
And it shows. Here you go. A well-deserved win.
Shooting contest.
Should we measure our...
With pleasure.
Fine. Again.
Take up your positions. And we're off!
Too bad my old woman ain't seeing this. I can't even piss straight today.
I can't even piece straight today. This guy's funny.
Oh shit, I'm not hitting a thing.
Is there anyone left?
Damn
No?
it, fella. Are you a huntsman by any...
Neither.
And it shows.
Okay, this is like a money farm. No thanks. I had enough. Okay, this was interesting. Unfortunately, I have to end the episode here. But in the next episode, I'm definitely gonna start the new DLC. Also, I'm gonna try and explore the caves around here. And then we're gonna do the stable. The quest with the Hans Capon, because we kind of forgot about him and I think he's not happy with us. I mean, I don't know if he's happy with us or not, but we spend so much time away from him, we hardly even remember the main quest. Let me just get another skill here in warfare. I bet there are better ones, but I'm just going to take this one. As has been said many times before, it's important to tire your opponents in battle and to retain enough strength to defeat him. This skill will help you parry even powerful blows with ease. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina and your shield and weapon will wear down 20% slower by blocking. Excellent. I'm gonna be back in, let me see how many hours. In 7 hours. I'm gonna play for 2 more hours. And I don't know how long the brushes with that DLC is. If I'll finish it in 2 hours or more. If not, if it takes more than 2 hours, then probably I'll just do more exploring and then start the brushes with that. Or maybe I'll just start it and just save mid-game, because in 9 hours I have to go to work again. But thank you all for watching. You've been great. Imanis, you're the man. Thanks for all the tips. Thanks for all the good advice. But most importantly, dear friends, have a wonderful rest of your day, or have a good night wherever you are, and see you in the next episode. Till next time, bye-bye.